So we are on our way to the Thai immigration office. We are trying to extend our stay here in Thailand. This is our second time we've been here in this country. We've been here for about 3 weeks now. We're going to go to Bangkok for a couple of weeks. But in order to do that legally, we need to have our visas extended. So we're going to the office here in Pattaya, and hopefully they'll allow us to stay in the country for a few more weeks. If not, I don't know what we're going to do, because we already have bookings reserved and paid for.
We can pay the fine, which is 500 baht per day per person.
How much is it?
$12. Yeah, 1,000.
$13 a day per person. Fine if you overstay your visa. They can ban you from coming back. We don't want that, of course. I think they only do that if you're like a habitual abuser or stay a really long time past your date. So yeah, technically I think you can stay a few days extra and pay a fine when you leave. Although we don't want to have to do that or go through that process.
สวัสดีครับช่างอนันต์เมื่อวานที่ผมไปคุยเรื่องเต็นท์ทีนี้ผมจะเอาให้
Okay, I think we're almost there. Okay, thank you, sir. Yeah, there's the sign right there.
Okay, thank you.
We made it. We're almost there. Okay, so we tried to extend our visas at the immigration office. It didn't go very well.
No, quite a kerfuffle, and there's the system is really starts to.
we read online that we would be able to show where we're going to be staying for the time of our extension, and the woman in the immigration office told us that it has to be for here, and we're going to be going to Bangkok.
That wouldn't work.
That doesn't make any sense. Like, this is a different. It's called Chonburi. It's just where in Thailand we're located. It's like a state or a province. But they're saying that we have to have reservations for this area in order to get an extension from this immigration office. She told us we have to go all the way to Bangkok to request the extension if that's where we're going to be during that extended time. We had no idea that's how it worked. And I don't know if she's correct, but she's the only person we could talk to.
And the line was about a 40-minute wait.
Yeah. So now we're contemplating, maybe we'll just do what's called a visa run, where you literally just get the cheapest flight you can into any neighboring country. Sometimes you don't even have to stay overnight. You can just literally turn around in the airport and come right back, and that's good enough for immigration. Because all you have to do is leave the country, and then as soon as you come back into Thailand, they stamp you for another 30 days, you're good to go.
We have a week, and we need to find a flight.
We have exactly a week to figure this out. Today's Thursday. We're out of our place on Thursday. We're going to go back to our place and try to figure things out. It's kind of hard to figure it out on a cell phone. We're going to go do that right now because time is of the essence.
That's right. Let's go.
We are about to jump on what's called a Baht Bus to take us back. It costs just 10 baht per person, which will take you to any location that you want as long as it's on its route. There's one there, but we're going to wait for the next one. It's obviously extremely full, extremely busy. There goes another one. It's full. Oh, they're all full.
Yeah.
Here we go. Look at this one.
Let's hope it's going to the right place.
I know. We have the whole truck to ourselves. Not for long. So the Baht Bus ticket is, like I said, is 10 baht per person, which is about 28 cents US. I think we have to do it's kind of like a transfer. So we have to jump off of this truck, get onto another truck, another Baht Bus. So we have to pay twice, 10 baht each time. So about 27 cents each time. Still, it's a real bargain. Because taking a Grab car, which is like Uber, it probably costs about $5, $6, $7 with tip that we usually give. It's like 10 times cheaper if you do it this way.
तू देखा है बेल बजा देना ना अगला सीखा
Hey. Now he wants to sit next to me. So I was wrong. This particular truck that we got, we don't have to do a transfer, which is nice. But usually you do coming from that far away. For some reason, this one just keeps going. We're not going to argue with that. Sometimes the hardest part of the entire journey back to our place is crossing the road. Trying to sell us watches. We are still dealing with our visa extension ordeal. I don't know what else to call it.
awesome
It's turned into a real shit show.
it's kerfuffle
We're catching a car to go to a visa or passport like agency type place. They're going to help us out. Okay, so yesterday, we went to immigration yesterday. They told us they couldn't help us because the documents that we provided aren't good enough, even though the website said they were. And it's kind of a hectic office. It's very loud. They were kind of in a rush. There was a long wait. So it's we were a little bit flustered, I think, trying to get the information that we needed. And they were kind of trying to rush us through, which, whatever. So what we did is we contacted an agency for a fee, of course. It's not crazy expensive though, but I think it's going to be worth it. We have two options. We can either make a border run, actually go to Cambodia, literally in one day, just go there, turn around and come back, and we get our new passport stamp. That's one way to do it, but we have to sit in a van all day going to and from Cambodia.
And you can only do 2 of those per year.
Yeah, so you kind of have to pick them wisely when to do them if you plan on doing a lot of them, which we actually don't, but you never know what the future holds, you know.
Right.
The agency actually convinced us to have them go to the immigration office for us, what we did yesterday, and they said that they will for sure be able to get what we need completed. They looked at all of our information, they were like, yeah, no problem, they do it all the time. Part of it's the language barrier, part of it's just not fully understanding the whole process, I think. And the documentation requirements are not listed right on the government website, so it's very confusing. So we're going to let them do it for us, since they know, since they know what they're doing, right?
Yeah, it's like pressing the easy button.
So we're going to pay a fee for that, and they're going to take care of us.
Yeah.
So we're going back down to their office today. We showed up this morning to their office, and they told me that I can't do it the way I was dressed. I was wearing a tank top.
In his passport or in his visa photos.
Yeah, and I need a new photo taken. You can't be in a tank top apparently.
And I'm never in a tank top, so I don't have to worry about that.
Apparently, you're not even supposed to go to the immigration office in a tank top. I wasn't planning on doing that because I didn't know we were going to be doing that today. So, long story short, we came back to our place, changed our clothes, got some food. Now we're heading back to the office, and they're going to help us out, and we should have our extended visa, right?
Yeah. Monday.
By Monday. Today's Friday. So that's really good. And hopefully it'll all work out that way. Yep. So there's our place, J&E Concierge, which got across the street somehow. So they sent me to go get new photographs taken. It's just down the street. Does that look like me? Okay, so now what's happening is they're actually going to drive us to the immigration office. They're going to hold our hands and make sure we get through the process properly. We're going to the exact same place that we went yesterday, and they basically turned us down. And we're going to show up with this nice lady who's helping us. She's going to get us right through and get us exactly what we need. All right, so we were taken to the immigration office by our concierge, which was,
I can say right now, it was so worth every penny
yes,
that we gave them.
yes, as long as we get our passports back on Monday with the extension that we requested.
Or even Tuesday.
Yeah, even Tuesday. we walked in, it's kind of, think of like the motor vehicle office. It's kind of like that set up, but kind of chaotic and really, really crowded, like a lot of them are. We walked in with our concierge. We completely skipped the line. They stood up and immediately they were like ready for her to hand them things. That's the difference when you have an inn, I guess, right? Yeah. I felt bad for all the people sitting there. They're all looking at us like, who the hell are these guys? Yeah. Well, they could have done it too. All you gotta do is pay a fee. So that was a tremendous help, and we're really glad that we're not gonna have to sit on a van and drive to the
border.
Thai-Cambodia border.
Well, it did sound like kind of a good adventure.
It sounded like an adventure, but it was gonna be like straight there and straight back. So not a lot to see. And before we depart Thailand, we're going to Bangkok for 2 more weeks. Just before that, we're going to a naturist resort, which is located here in Pattaya, really close. It's on the outskirts of the city. It's called Dragonfly Naturist Resort. It's supposed to be the largest in Southeast Asia, I believe. We're gonna go check it out for ourselves. 3 that's 2. 3 whole days. And this time, it's not double booked, meaning when we've gone to these places before on this journey, we've already had our Airbnb in this whatever city we're staying in, like for a month or more. And then we'll, on top of that, go and stay at a naturist resort for a few days. But it's like double paying for our lodging. Not this time, we timed it just right so that when we go there, that's the only thing we're paying for, which I'm happy about.